Hey everybody. Well, today had a very productive meeting with Kanako. Kanako is our full-time teacher here at Japanese from Zero. She's the one that answers Ask a Teacher. She, long story short, has been working with the company for about 12 years. Her DNA is all over the From Zero books for sure. And we are now working probably tighter than we've ever worked before on Japanese from Zero Book 5. We just completely finished. No more work needs to be done on the lesson portion of Course 5, Book 2. The other lessons are very close also, but we go through them, at least I go through them super meticulously. She does too, but I'm even worse because for me, I need the grammar to make complete sense to the foreigners, whereas she's just making sure the grammar works and she has good sentences that are natural. Whereas I'm like, but wait a minute, at this point they might have this question. So we actually put up lesson 2. You'll see it in the back screen here. For those people, there's about 6 of them, I believe, that qualified to take live classes from Kanako and I. They're kind of the guinea pigs for us. We're going to throw experimental stuff at them that we've never taught in live classes, which all the other books had been taught in live classes. Portions of Book 5 had been, at one point, all of Book 5 had been taught in a live class, but there's been a lot of things added, things have been shifted around, so it hasn't been tested. So I want to witness Kanako teaching with this material. I'll be support for that material. I want to see where students are being confused. Sometimes certain concepts shouldn't be taught together because they create confusion for the student. So that's what we're doing. But with that being said, people ask me all the time, what languages do I know? Now I can say, let's just say they were all equal. Okay, I know Japanese, Chinese, Korean, and these are in the order of awesome, right? Japanese, Korean, Chinese, French. Okay, so French is super new. Chinese, I'm still limited, very limited. But I can have actual conversations and not worry about it. Too much to an extent. It's still bad. But I also know some other languages that I only type. And again, I don't know them like super well, but I use them all the time. SQL, which is a server query language, which is how you interact with databases on a server. PHP, I use a ton of PHP, which is a programming language for the web. I know a language called Miva, which is a proprietary language a long time ago. Miva is no longer, I think, used at all for anything. I know Logo. When I was in high school, I learned Logo, which is where you move a little turtle around on the screen, and that's where I got my chops in doing programming. But right now, I am working through an age-old problem with Word, and I'm using a language that I have very limited knowledge of. It is Visual Basic. I have a document here. It's called macro testing. So I'm building a macro to fix this problem that Word has, where you'll notice that this is the Furigana that I want. Okay, I want this style of Furigana. And if I look at this Furigana, it's centered alignment. It's using U Gothic UI semi-light font. It has an offset of 0 and a size of 6. Okay, and I don't think I can affect these things up here, but there's kind of like a bonus thing I'm trying to fix, which I'll talk about in a second. But let's go ahead and show you the problem with this. So if I wanted to fix, like when I create a new sentence, and excuse these typos don't mean anything because this is pulled from these are just all copies of each other. This is not part of the book. These are actually, even this sentence is no longer in the book. We removed it today. All right. But what I want to be able to do, this is what I'm trying to do, is I click this. I'll have a special button up here that I click, and it's called Fix Furigana, and it will open this up. What it's going to do is it opens this up to this. It replaces anything within the font code here, makes it U Gothic semi-light, U Gothic UI semi-light, and then I'm going to have it change the HPSs, and then it will come back to this and it will close it back down to this, and it'll be fixed. Now, the first part of this project is done. So if I select this, and I haven't created a link for it yet, but I suppose I should create a button for it, huh? I suppose I should add, let me customize the ribbon here. Let me go to a macro, and I'll add my current macro, which I only have one right now. It's called AAA, so it would be up top, Footy Font Type. And that's just the working name for it. So we're going to go ahead and, where should I put this? I'll go ahead and I'll just put it on my developer tab since I'm in developer. So we'll go ahead and we'll add that in there. Did it? I must not have done it. I must not have done it. Customize the ribbon. Okay, so back to our macros. I think I actually have to move it over. I did not, yeah. So we're going to move it over. Let's see. Let's put it there. Commands need to be added to custom groups. To create a custom group, pick a tab in the list and then click. Okay, so we'll go here, new group, and I'll call it my macros. And we'll add to there. Click OK. And there we go. So now when I click this button, what it's going to do, it's going to end bad. It doesn't know how to get back to this. And that's the next thing I'm going to try to fix, is getting back to this with the proper fonts. Now, what it's going to do is it will fix the fonts. That's the only thing it can do right now. And it did that. And now I would have to reselect it and get back out of that mode. So now the fonts are fixed. This is something Word cannot do natively. I cannot set a style for Furigana, and it's the most frustrating thing because we use Furigana so much in the higher level books. It's just a lot of work. So I'm going to go ahead and go to my macros, and we're going to look at this. So this is the macro. And I'm sorry that I don't know how to make the font bigger, so it's going to be what it is. I can hide my window though for a bit if I need to here. So now what I need to do is at the end I have this select fields toggle show codes, which is what allows me to get into that. But I need to. By the way, I literally don't know. All I know about Visual Basic is I've made several macros for the books, very guerrilla style. Like none of my macros are clean. They're like, do what it do, like fixing the kanji. Like I made this macro where I recorded what I was doing on the screen. And then I modified it. And that's how I was able to take all of the kanji boxes in Kanji from Zero Book 1. And I was able to add a box for a letter, add the section to add the your own personal mnemonics. And I was able to modify 240 boxes fairly quickly. I just went to the box and I had a shortcut set up, control space, and it did like 20 actions. Boom, done. Next one, done. So within 10 minutes, I could edit all 240 of those. And then Kaneko goes back and she'll add a word. Sometimes I'll add a word or she'll add a word when I had the extra, and my wife would come up with the kozo, the structure. Basically, Alexa, set upstairs to 73. Kind of hot right now.
The AC is set to 73.
Thank you, darling.
Of course.
I love her. Okay. So now what I need to do is so this is what I'm going to do. Everything I do is I search online. So I'm going to, before I do my toggle codes, okay, I'm going to look on the screen here. I'm going to do my toggle code. And I'm going to try to figure out where my start of my selection is and my end. And I know that there are things in here that already have that. You know, I know that, I don't know how to make these fonts bigger. Let's see, view. I don't know. All right, here we go. Okay, so here you have a range start and end, and I've modified these for my needs. But I think if I go to my del start range, I think I can get back and find active content end must be something, right? So find end range, find start. So I think, okay, setting up the find range for the remainder of the document. No, I don't need that. I don't need remainder of the document. Yeah, as you can see, this is code that I copied from the online. That's why I have these particular notes in because I didn't write these notes. So setting up the ranges. So here we go. Find first range, active document. That's like the entire document. So I don't want that. Okay. So Visual Basic Word find start and end of selected text. How to find and replace. I don't need that. How to find. Visuals are find. Okay. Let me get rid of the word find. Selection end of. This is about how my French is, level-wise. Control plus, no, that Control plus. Oh, I was doing Control mouse. Let's try, guys. Let's see if that works. Control plus. No, you're thinking of some other program. You're thinking of Adobe. And Control scroll wheel doesn't work either. This is not like a great program. This is old style. You would think that there'd be a way to like project window. Nope. Nope. Edit. Format. Yeah, I don't know how to do it. I don't. Alt F4, that means close the window, you troll. Alt F4 is Zet horse. I don't expect you to be trolly like that. Here I'll prove it. I'll pull another window out and I'll Alt F4 it. Think I don't know that trick? That's how I told people that they could get rid of lag in StarCraft. Hit Alt F4 a couple times. I'm the bigger troll, Zet horse. All right. You're the one, John? No, you're not. I think you're trolling me. I don't think you're the one that told the italki person. You wouldn't tell me if I did. You wouldn't tell me. Selection start property. Okay, selection start. Cell length equals select. Okay, selection start and selection end. So these are good. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to that. Yeah, we're not doing any language discussion right now, guys. We're just working on fixing Furigana in the book with a macro. Okay, so we come in here. Let me set up some I don't even know what this means, but I know that I have to set up in advance. I have to define my variables. So we're going to call it selected text start as, and I assume range is probably the best way because that's a number, right? Oh wait, but that's a range. I don't actually know. What's a range? That sounds like a number to a number. Okay, Visual Basic dim types. All right, S-byte short string. Range. I probably should put in, okay, I'll put in like string range. Let's see. I'm not seeing range actually being brought up. Okay, what is a range in Visual Basic? I don't know what that is. How to select cell? Oh, range. Oh, word. Range object word. Do I need to set it as an integer? That's what I don't understand. Visual Basic word integer. An integer data presents optimal performance 32 processes. I don't even care if its performance is good. All right, I'll do it as an integer. Start as integer. And then select, I'll just say cell text end as integer. All right. Now I need to set cell text start equals selection dot start. That's feeling pretty good because it seems to work. So it's giving me options and I like that. End equals selection dot end. Okay, now that I have those numbers, I need to reselect them before I toggle my codes. Because I don't want to have all that dirty stuff on the screen. It needs to briefly appear and then disappear. Okay. How to select text using a range in Visual Basic Word. I don't know how different it is for Word. Oh, range select. Okay. Okay. Between Word and Excel, but Excel comes up a lot. Select a range of text from one Word document. How to highlight text in Word using Visual Basic. Ooh, how to select the current selection as a range in Word. That's pretty good. Oh, I could just do selection range. So let me try that. I'll keep the other variables there because I'm too lazy, but we'll call cell text range as integer, and then we'll set cell text range equals selection dot range. That might be probably exactly what I need. Now I need to know specifically how to get back to that. Select using a range. Select using a range in Visual Basic Word. There should be a little box up here in Chrome that allows me to append this phrase to everything I search for while it's in there. I would actually like that as an extension. So I could just say selecting using a range, and then up here it would be in Visual Basic Word. All the time would automatically append that. Search appender Chrome extension. That would be so awesome. I don't know what that means. Okay. Okay. Well, that was a good... I thought maybe something would come up. Okay. Select using a range. Select text inside a table cell. That's going to be important. That's going to be important. Table cells are treated completely different. Yes, Zethorus. I know that string is for text and integer is for round numbers. I understand that. I'm aware of that. There's probably float in there too, or what you're calling W. Jacob, I will never become an italki teacher. My world would have to be completely shit for me to become a teacher to one-on-one people. There's just no way. That I'm not trying to insult italki, but I don't need a job. I'm running a company. It looks like I have a job because I do stuff like this, but I do not want to become a teacher, no. Define and select ranges in documents. Okay, select range equals this range. Oh, okay, this might work. Oh, select. So I give it a range. I bet that's it. Wait, that's C+. Oh, dang it. I need that in Visual Basic. How close is C+ to Visual Basic? I'm going to ask a dumb question. Is Visual Basic like C? That was C# though, wasn't it? C#. Could I do C# stuff? Alright, that doesn't help. Okay. Visual Basic select range word. Okay. Range select. Active paragraphs range select. All right. I don't know where that's not my... I don't want to select the active paragraph. This is the answer, okay. Set range equals selection range. Range 1. Where is range 1 used? Where does he call it back? Okay, I'm going to just have to start screwing around with it. I can't spend all this time searching for it. Okay. So I'm going to have to... Do I need to define this? Can't I just do that? I feel like I could have done dots for that. Selection range, okay. So I can set my range. I think this is what I need right here. I don't think do I need to do the set thing? Yes. I understand. Can't just do that, I guess. Oh, this guy's doing a similar thing. So he finds... Oh, it's that select thing. Okay, it's the select thing. Okay, so del range start. So I need to define my own del range. Okay, so I'm gonna copy this style here. Let me separate this so I know to delete this later. So I'm gonna call it dim orig range original as range. All right. Then I'm going to set my original as selection range, and then I think I can just say make selection range equals original. Can I just set it back? Can I just say selection range equals original? Set selection range equals original. Can I do that? Just set it back. Makes sense, right? Get rid of this. All right, and then I guess I'll keep my toggle codes. Okay. The cool thing about this is I don't have to do a save or anything like that. I can just check. Okay. All right, here we go. So let me get out of this, and we'll run it. Object required. Select text start equals selection start. Let me get rid of these. I feel like these are going to cause me issues. Okay, let me debug. Stop that, and we'll start again. Invalid use of property. Okay, so I must have to put this in parentheses. Dude, I was trying to get over there. Alright, let's try that again. This is me learning the syntax. Okay. Okay. How to set selection dot range to original. I don't know. Selection. Word. Visual Basic. I need an auto appender. Okay. So I need to go back to what I had up here. I'm assuming that selection's not an automatic thing. I don't know. Selection, set range. You don't need set range with start and end. Just use select. Oh. Thank you, Adrian. It's funny how there's always someone in chat that can help me. That's right. I did see select earlier. But then do I do select equals original? Let's see. They do just select. Oh, because the selection... But the selection has changed. You have to understand that. I think the selection has changed. I don't think it'll select it again. I need to set the range. Del range start and end. I need to reset that. So I need to give myself a new thing. So cell range dot start equals orig start. What was I calling it? Original dot start and cell range. I'm just copying what this guy has. End equals original dot end, and then I just say cell range select, and then I come up to the top and make cell range a thing. Oops. Okay, I did something wrong, didn't I? Why did it go red? Oh, I can't have dim twice. Alright, and then I'll just do this. I'll set it to something, I guess, for right now. Wait, can I just set my cell range to my selection range? I set it to that, and then I just reselect cell range. Cell range select, I don't need to do anything else. I'm assuming, I'm guessing. Alright, let's try that. Thank ya! Thank ya, Adrian! Ah, you gave me the clue that I needed. Okay. Now what can I do? So now I want to go back, and when I'm in this mode, all right. Oops. Oh, it's so good I can't even. Okay, that's awesome. It works so well. Okay. I want to. So right now I want to change this HPS 18 to HPS 12, but I don't assume that this is going to be HPS 18. It could be any number with two integers. So I'm already selecting HPS as my end word when I'm searching for this font thing, right? So I wonder if I couldn't just modify. So right now I'm replacing what's in between here and here with my, whatever is in here, it doesn't matter. I'm replacing it with UI, UGothic, Semilight. Now I need to, I guess I could just replace all HPS anything plus two numbers. Okay. So. Goal 1. Fix Furigana font type. Okay. That's what all this is doing. Don't need this anymore. Don't need to delete anymore. I think I can just set the range to the end of where I am, move it, the cursor forward a couple to delete two things and replace it. I think that's what I can do. So I'm going to do goal 2. This is, like I said, very guerrilla style of programming for me. So now I'm going to just go back and I'm going to select my range. So this would mean I've selected what's in between the font thing. But I want the start to be after Semilight, which means I need to be on my del range end plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. And the end will be 10. This is going to be so stupid if this works. And then I'm just going to literally copy what I just did. I'm going to select the range, and I'm going to make the text to be 12. You guys, I don't believe in God, but can you pray for me on this one? Because I think I can nail this. I think we can get this to work. All right, so all these HPS 18s should turn to HPS 12s. And then if that method works, I'll just, Keep going down the line and I'll fix all the other things too. Here we go. So now we want these to go, I can't remember what that exactly does. I think that changes either the distance in between or the size of the font. Okay, I broke something because the font changed. The font completely changed. So let's see what happened. What did I break? The 12 is in the wrong spot. So my start is wrong. So I need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 10. 10 more. So we'll do 18 and 20. All right, let's undo that. All right, let's close this bad boy up. And we'll do it again. Okay, so obviously my method is something wrong because it put it in the exact same spot as before. Oh wait, it's not minus 20. It's plus 20. That's got to be what I did wrong. Which means I probably just need to go back to the way it was. And this just needs to be start plus 2. Let's try that again. This is math. This is hardcore math right here for me. All right. Here we go. Well, the font didn't break. That's good. And it closed. I think my method... so nothing happened. It didn't select anything, so I'm going to have to go back to the old way. Let's try this again. So it's... start... No, it's the end plus 8. And then the end plus 10. Alright, so nothing... I don't think anything even changed. I'm pretty sure nothing changed. Yeah, okay, here we go. I broke it again. What I need to do is know where I'm standing right now. What I need to do is find HPS again. That's what I need to do. Well, let me try the moving 10 ahead again. Let's try that again. I'm not able to get it to go anywhere but where that is. And maybe I don't understand how the end range thing works. But maybe the range changed because the name of the font changed. Maybe if I had different font names, like if I give it, I'm going to give them each different names here. So we'll go A, B, C, D, E for that font. Because it's very possible that these won't be uniform. They should be uniform at this point. Yeah, we'll just test with that. Yeah, the font is still broken. Okay. It got me to way up here, though. No, it's the same, isn't it? Actually, I think it's fixing this up here, too. Can I just do another find? Let's do another find. It's always going to be a set motion. Let me try again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11? I gotta move it 11 more up? Seems like a lot of motion. 29. Is that theoretically from here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I won't count these two. 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Should be able to do that. Uh-oh. It didn't reclose it. Oh, it's because I already had it open. That didn't work. That's not going to work that way. I have to have it closed. Okay, errors. Where did those 12s go? There it is. It's equal 12. It got to the EQ. Yeah, it's randomly going up way too far. Let's try this again. I don't understand. Oh, I see my problem. It needs to go to start and then the end. I was setting that wrong. It needs to be... No, that's not right. It's at the end of the original range plus 8. What's that? Does anyone know how to make a kill? Anyone know how to make a kill code? Stop execution. Visual Basic. I just need to find out where I am. I'm at the beginning of U. I'm beginning of U. That's where my mouse is. Why? Because I didn't select yet. I need to select first. So I'll put my stop here. Let me just keep this open for right now. I'll kill my toggle field. Alright. So apparently it's going to be... I guess it doesn't... I guess it's doing it on anything that's open. It doesn't care that it's been selected. Oh, I'm so dumb. I actually forgot again to put the select there. Okay. Let's try that again. You know what? That HPS is where the last thing was. If I move up 8, I'm moving away from where I was. So my end let's see, if I'm starting to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I don't need to do the +8. Okay, I think I'm gonna get this. Oh, sorry. Got it. I know I'm in break mode. Trombley. Okay, now let's get rid of the stop. I'll change that to a 12. It's already a 12 in that particular case. All right, I just didn't know where I was, that's all. Okay, now let's close these. And this one should at least fix the font. Yes! Goal 2 complete. All right. The stupidest methods. Okay. Now I'm still here. Now I've got to move up to this 16, and what does that need to be? That 16 needs to be an 11. Whatever is there needs to be an 11. So I'm going to do exactly what I did for goal 3. For goal 2. It's that simple. Goal 3 is fix Furigana distance. So I set to the range that it's at, because it was right here, and then I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I add 15 to it. And I don't care what's there, I'm changing it to 11. I think we're going to get all the goals. I think we're going to do it. I'm pretty excited. I got to say, I'm really excited right now. All right. All right. So we're going to close these back up. Here we go. I'm pretty nervous. So what this is going to do, guys, is push these to be down here where they're supposed to be. Here we go. 20 years of bullshit. 20 years of bullshit. Fuck you, Word. Fuck you. I beat you at your own game. Actually, I used you to beat you, but... Okay, well, I forgot my other goal. Oh, I have another goal. Yeah, it's a very serious goal. All right, this is the next serious goal. This is the harder one. All right. All right. Joseph, I'm not going to do indenting properly because I'll just use a beautifier online in the end, okay? I'm not worried about beautifying at this point. I'm worried about getting my solution. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. Now you know what I'm going to do? Oh my God, I'm going to have an automatic way to make... Oh my God, there's another problem. Oh, watch this one. This one is still broken. I'm just going to fix it. Oh! If I could only make it faster. You know what I mean? If I could make it faster, that'd be sweet. But I'm very, very happy with that. I can't tell you how happy I am with that. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Okay, that's a problem. Why did it do that? Why did it make those 11? My coding doesn't work. Because these were already Gothic Light, maybe. So I actually do need to... I don't know what's different. Damn it. Oh, why did it make them 11? So what it did was it selected one more than it needed, and it made these 11. Because they're already 11. If you do it on a fixed one, okay, so I gotta be a little bit smarter. I've gotta find my start on the word HPS. and then maybe the word up. No, it should always be HPS. That's the only constant, because this could be a DO for down. HPS is my constant. Let's play some music. I could use regex, but I'm not good at regex, dude. It's so complicated for me. Plus, I don't know what's inside those things, and there's special characters that I'd have to... The first thing I did was trying to do this with regex. It didn't work. I couldn't do it. I'm not smart enough. I don't know regex is the hardest damn thing on earth for me. Because there's like slight differences in every language. Every good regex that I use is I found somewhere else and modified it. Okay, so start word. I'm just gonna... You know what I could do? I can make all these changes first. And then go back and fix the font. In other words, goal 1 would be fix the font type. Let me see if I can do this. Actually, before I do that, let me save this. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to move these. So while I'm executing, I find it's got to be right before here. So this is actually goal 1. I've saved the code so I can always go back. I just gotta know if this is consistently the same. I know what the problem is. What if there isn't... What if there isn't Furigana? I need to actually find this up. I need to know why this broke here. Okay. I don't want to mess with this yet. I don't like messing with my solution. I want to keep this the same and figure out. I'm gonna see what it's selecting. I'm gonna put another stop in there. First, I'll put one here. So that didn't break anything. think it did. Okay. That one works. It's this one right here. This should actually only be 12. But is it the same for here? Was I just lucky down here? Wait a minute, what is this? What is this? I don't know what this AL thing is. Oh, okay, I know what it is. I know exact, and actually it's gonna solve another problem. I know what the problem is. Okay. It's gonna solve another problem that I didn't think I could solve. That AL shouldn't be there. These are aligned wrong. This needs to be centered. Now if I look at this, that AL's gone for the one I just did. Okay, so AL needs to be removed from the entire selection. So the first thing I need to do is remove all ALs from the selected text. All AL, okay. So this one should be centered. Centered. I don't know what that actually means. I'll make this one something else. This one I'll make left. That must be the JC0, not JC3s. So the JCs need to be fixed. I need to go backwards and fix the JCs to zeros. Doing that same style. And I need to remove all AL parentheses. Or I need to go here, select, if it's AL, delete that and the one next to it. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. Because I don't know how to delete a parenthesis. Okay. So goal. No goal name. Set. No. Remove bad and fix Furigana alignment part 1, for lack of a better reasoning. So I'm here and I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I go to 6, then I select the next 2. And then I say, can you do an if? I can. Okay, so if text equal AL, if it is equal to AL, then, okay, expression. I don't know how to do this. I must have to have parentheses. That must have to be a quote. Must mean double equal or something. I'm hoping you guys have a solution. Hey, dude, I don't know any other programming languages. I'm not very good at Visual Basic, so if you could tell me, equal didn't work. If del range text I don't have enough code to work with here. Because equal is obviously setting it, right? Comparison operator. Okay. Oh, it's is. Really? That's how I have to do that? I don't like that at all. Adrian says single equal and no parentheses and then behind the line. Okay, so having a then is required in Visual Basic. Like this? Oh yeah. Oh, yay. Okay. Now I have to have an end if, right? Okay, so if there's an AL, if it's equal to AL, I need to extend, I need to go back one letter minus 1. And then I need to delete it. Del range delete. So it should be selecting the 3 things. Oh, I need to select first. Gotta reselect. I'm gonna put my stop right here. Ah, but what if it doesn't equal that? Then nothing. I don't do anything. I'm just deleting that. And I'm going to put in for this here. Remove AL alignment data code. Okay. So that's the first thing that I do. I'm already fixing font type up here. Okay, fix my font type. I remove my AL. That's the first thing I did. This is not fixed font type. This is fixed font size to 12. Then I fix Furigana distance. Now I shouldn't have the problem anymore. Should not have the problem anymore because I've removed those 3 characters. But actually, I will have that problem because I need to remove this down to 9 characters because I removed those 3 characters. This is assuming that I've removed the AL. So here we have a mixed breed here. We have some ALs and we have no ALs here. I'm going to go ahead and close this one. Oops, or open it. Alright. And now I'm going to... Is this opening or closing? I forgot. We'll leave it open. And then I'll run it. And then I'll stop it. Stop it. Well, actually, no, what I'll do is I'll have it not close it for right now. Okay, here we go. So right now, what I'm expecting it to do is do everything properly, remove these ALs, and we're gonna jack this up. We're gonna make these 18s. We're gonna make these 55, 44, 22s. These are all like not legitimate numbers. And then the next thing we have to do is fix these JC3s to become JC0s. Because that's the alignment. That's part 2 of the alignment thing. Okay. Oh, I still have a stop in here. That's interesting. It's selecting a lot. Oh, I reset the start. I mean to set the end. Hang on, let me think about this. What did I just do? Let me put the stop somewhere else. Oh, I forgot to select. I forgot to select up here. Good thing I had the stop in there. It needs to select it and then test it. Okay, let's do that again. I like where that stop is, actually. Let me put the stop up here. Okay, so it's checking. It's got the select. If it equals AL, I want to set the end. No. I want to set the start. Yes, the start needs to be one more than where it is now. So I don't know why I didn't just do this. It's dumb. -1, right? -1. So now I'll put the stop here. All right. Mathematics is so simple. Okay. Now I delete it. And that will end up looking like, okay, perfect. Okay. Now we're gonna double check. Actually, I think it'll just work now, honestly. That's all I needed. This should work. No more stops. Here we go. That's not right. It went back to where the AL used to be. Oh, it removed the up. Let's get those ALs back in. Okay. I gotta put some stops. So this one seems to work, I think. It's this one that we'll put the stop on. I want to be able to go next. Let's see, I need to have a loop counter. How do I do a loop counter? Let's see here. Loop as integer. Why is that red? Loop must be a word. The count. Okay, and we'll set the count equals 0. And during my loop, if found true equals then loop set count, is it count? The count equal the, I don't know how to do, I could do double plus, I don't know, +1. Alright, so now if I say if the count equal, first time it's 0, it adds to 1, 2, then, and if. Alright, this is my checker to stop on it. It should fuck everything else up though. Alright. So what my goal is for it to end right here on the 18. Wait, what? Can't execute code. What was the error? Object required. Can I not just set a number? I know, dude, that you think I need to be looking for /al, but I don't know how to do... If I do that, then I'm screwing myself up. Because I don't know how to backslash I don't know how to look for, I don't know how to search for something with an escape character in it. I don't know how to do that. Can I just do that? And also, I'm not looking. I'm grabbing the entire thing. Does that make sense? I'll try it. I'll see. Here, I'll do it. Instead of AL. First of all, I have a problem though that I probably should fix. I don't know how to set this count as something. Oh, I can just press the play and it'll keep going? Alright, hang on. Let me get rid of all that count stuff. And let me go fix, let me just make sure that's working. Type mismatch. Why, how do I have a type mismatch? I didn't. That was it. I can't have that there. That's what it was. Okay, stop. I thought I got rid of all this stuff. Okay, so you're saying if I just hit next? Oh, that's really convenient. Oh god, that is so convenient. That is the most convenient thing. Actually, that all worked. No, it didn't work. These 11s can't be here. They need to be here. It's removing the ups. So I need to move it forward 3 more on the 11s. So I was right having it as 12. I need to put a stop here too. That's what I need right there. Boom. Why is it on the 12 again? Why is it doing it all again? Oh, I can do that. I can keep playing. Okay. Well, that works, man. But let me see if I can do... You're saying I can do this? So I'll put the stop in here too. Okay. You're saying that that'll work. It should work, I guess, because it's within parentheses and everything should go in there. All right, here we go. It does find it. Okay, good job, Trombley, with the help of Joseph. It didn't fix Psyking. Let me get rid of my stops. You know what I need to do? I need to have a test mode. If test mode equal 1, then stop. Do I have to have an end if? Can I just have that? I don't know if I need to. I probably have to, huh? I probably have to have an end if. I'm going to do it just to be safe. Okay. Okay. Test mode equals 1, then stop. But I need to set test mode up here. I think I can just say equal 1 here, right? Okay. Let's see if this works. I'm in test mode. It didn't tell me what it did wrong, though. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just going to set this as a string. I guess I can't do it there. Feels like you could. Oh, I don't need to have set, do I? I can just say, boom. Test mode equals 1. Okay. It's moving around so much. All right. Okay. I forgot what my next goal was. That JC3 thing. Okay. I feel like I could do this all in one fell swoop. Like, I could select from HPS all the way up to here and just set that to that instead of having to do each action twice. Because this should always be 12 OSP up. After I get rid of the AL, then I should fix font size and distance, right? So here I'm setting it to 12. But I need to go 1, 2, see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I need to select 14 spots more. So let's say I select 16. And then I set it to 11. Oh, that's not the one, is it? It's this one. This is 18. And then I'll set it to just to make the code a little bit more efficient. And I think I can just get rid of this. I think. Good thing we're still in test mode. Let's undo all of this. Okay. So that's not equal. So it's gonna just move. It should just move. Ooh, it selected too much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, 14. I'll stop this. Oh, I love this stop idea. I can check it before it gets too far. So that doesn't meet the condition. And it broke. Oh, that's right. I gotta go next. All right, here we go. All right. All right. Now, actually, oh my God, I could get even way smarter with this. No, that wouldn't work because I don't know the size. I don't know until I make it UI. Hang on. Will this work with all these different names in here? Oops. Probably don't do that. All right. First thing it should do is fix all of those. All right, it did. It fixed all of those except for this one. Oh no, it fixed it once. It's fixing it one at a time. So at this point, it's already fixed it, which means I have a fixed length to work with. So I theoretically could select now this whole string and just set it. This whole thing right here in one fell swoop. So in other words, I set del range text equal oh God, this is where I have to deal with. So this needs to be this, right? I have to ignore it. Okay. But the first thing I'm going to do is not set the font to this. I'm just going to delete it. I'm just going to delete it. So I delete the font. Now, I'm still going to find my AL and delete that because that's the wild card. If it's not there, I need uniformity or I'm fucked. So I'm assuming at this point everything's going to be uniform. Now, I fix Furigana font size, distance, and font. So, my end range, which was right here, my start needs to go back as mini font. So, this gets changed to nothing. And I'm here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We'll go back 19. We'll go back 20. 21. Minus 21. And we'll go back to where we started before. We'll jump back to here from the end, the del end range end, which was right here. And we'll go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we're still good at 14. And now everything gets set to this if we're good. Now it's 2 steps for everything. It just deletes to get me there. But I don't have to make a whole other step for JC0 is what I want it to be. All right. And actually, I want to put in some stops. Okay. Let's get us back to where we were. It's about time I saved this again, too, in another document. Okay. All right, we're back to stupidness. Okay, here we go. Selects my font. And actually, I want to stop and put a delete after that. All right. Deletes it. Now, the next thing it should do is look for that AL, select it, delete it. It selects my entire selection with no font, and it pastes it in. And then it finds it again. God dang it. Okay, that's a problem. It's finding it again, and it's going to try to fix it again because of that methodology. It's going to loop around. It's going to loop. It's never going to get past that. Because it starts to loop again. It works, but it starts to loop again. How do I get it to... How do I get it to loop around? Am I still within my... I'm still within my while, right? Why is it refinding it? What I need to do is get it... I need to set the start range differently. I need to look at the comments. I don't think you're right, Joseph. This seems to be working. This is working. It's pasting it properly. This is the fixed one. Right here. This is proper. This is exactly what I wanted. Oh, I see you wrote or not. Guys, help me figure out how to get it to not reloop around to itself. Oh, I know what I need to do. I just need to move the start up. That's what I need to do. I just need to move the start range up. And then... Because what it's doing here is it's... It's searching again. Stop it from looping again from the top. I'm so close. This is like the last thing I need to do. Let me just watch it. It deletes the font. It doesn't have to delete the font. I didn't have to do that. I just didn't want to have to count. But actually it does need to because I need a uniform count. So it deletes the font. It looks for AL. It doesn't find it, so it doesn't delete it. It selects everything. It pastes what I wanted. Now I'm sitting here. I'm sitting on this stop again. And it's going to loop again. That's what I was thinking, Joseph, or just move it arbitrarily ahead. But the thing is, I'm already coming here to the end. Again, on my next goal, I'm setting the goal here. Oh, I see. After all of this. Oh, shit. That's going to break it. Yeah, that was going to break it. I know, because it deleted the quote. Oh, wow. This is completely broken now. What did I do different besides add a stop to it? All right, these are all broken. Finds the bad font. Deletes the bad font. Selects, looks for AL. Deletes it. Then selects everything. Now it's going to replace it. And my cursor is stuck here. So how about I just move my cursor up as many as this is? One. This is where I'm stopped, right? Because it starts the process again here. So I need to just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. I just move it up 50. Maybe. Because now if I'm there and I hit play, let's see if that works. It doesn't. It finds it from the beginning again. So I need to set an integer here, and in the top of the loop, I don't know. After the last del range text, try moving it over and selecting before searching again. I just did that manually and it didn't work. Like if I have all of this set, right? And I go here and then hit play. Oh, it doesn't work at all. Maybe it's ignoring. Okay, I'll take that. But what am I exactly moving? Do you know what I'm saying? At the end of the loop, I need to move it 50, right? This del range end thing, my del end range, that's not getting changed, is it? It's because I'm replacing so much stuff now. It's resetting it to the find first range right here. So I need to modify find first range to be plus 50, I guess. Let me just see. Let's see if that stupidness would work. All right. Okay. And actually, I'll put a stop here so I can see where it is. Type mismatch. I have a problem with numbers. That must be a range. Oh, I just need to say start. That's my guess. I don't know if that's the case, but we'll see. All good. All good. It did not. Oh, I didn't do a select. Set del range. Actually, I should do a stop here. I don't know if I can continue at this point. It didn't move it. Oh, it's got to be after this. Let's do that again. What was in break? Oh, that's right. Ah, I keep forgetting that. Okay. Oh! I think it's gonna work. That was it. Just watching it go through it. I don't need this stop down here at all. I think that's it. We'll test it on this one. Now I'll remove all my testing code for now. We'll have it do it properly. Test mode will be set to 0. And here we go. First test. It should look exactly like this one up here. And if I click on this, it should have all my parameters set properly. It's still 0, 1, 2, 1. It's supposed to be centered, so I'm doing something wrong in my code, but it should be easy to figure out. Let's see. That one is centered. But this one is 1, 2, 1. It looks good, but I don't know what the difference is. I don't see any other JCs in here. They're all JC zeros. Everything is exactly the same. I mean, this, if I search for, this without those extra quotes, yeah, it finds them all. Coda is set wrong. I mean, this is acceptable at this point. It's so much better. /O S up 11. And if I change, wait a minute, now it's centered. Maybe that was just wrong. I was looking at the wrong one or something. Oh, this Kantoku one isn't centered. Oh, it is. Never mind. The comma one is 1, 2, 1 that it was on. The comma is somehow got selected in it. These are all proper. Okay. Okay, now I have a much harder problem. So I have another goal. It's the shittiest thing about everything. It's a huge time waste. So what I need to do is need to have another goal here. This might need to be a separate thing though. Let me show you what I'm trying to do. And Joseph, I don't know how you're 18 and you know so much stuff. I don't understand it. So you're probably a mad genius. Now, you see how look at this. You see how the roux is on top of the roux? That gets automatically done when you add your Furigana. It automatically does that. It does not need to be there. We always have to come in here and delete it. So what I need to do is find a pattern where it's the same thing on the top and the same thing on the bottom and delete the Furigana. Okay? So this is the pattern. So it's going to look like... But I don't know what the roux is going to be. It's a single character in parentheses followed by the same character in parentheses after the up and the 11. So I'll probably have to do some sort of... After I do all of that, I run a check of this character. I grab it into a variable and check if this character is the same. Here, I'll just show you. Okay, so it's put re ta yasumu. Now I'm going to run my code on this to fix to be the right Furigana. Oh, I fucking love that so much. But now it just needs to add the ability to do this. Oh, this is all wrong. There's extra 11s in here. How is it getting extra 11s in there? It should be up 11, not 11, 11. Damn it. How is it doing that? I'm not even replacing 11 ever. Oh, there's AD. So I need to remove the ADs first also. Or if it equals AD. I need an or statement in here. I've never seen this AD before. Instead of AL. How do I do an or? Is it just or? Actually, I think the better way is if it's not equal. If it's not equal to what I want it to be. So if I go to this spot and it goes 1, 2, 3, it should be this. If it's not equal to that, then delete it. I think that's the way to do it. How do I do a not equal? Is it just this? Is not equal. Oh, it's squiggly? God dang it. Thank you for that. So squiggly. It's still giving me a problem. That doesn't work, dude. Alright, I'll find it. Not equal to... Oh! Okay. It's this. Okay. So let's put our testing back. Alright, well that's good that we found that. Whatever the default word wants to do. Ooh. Oh, I guess it's stopping there. Okay. That is equal to parenthesis /s. So, it should not delete it. It did not. Here we go. That is not equal to parenthesis /s. So let's delete it. Yay! At least we're not adding weird 11s anymore. I'm surprised they didn't break though with that errant 11 sitting there. All right. Now what am I trying to do? I forgot. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we got that working. We can get our testing out for now. I gotta go to the bathroom. Okay. I just need to now that I have a uniform thing, I'll go to my up 11. I have to evaluate what's in the parentheses and make sure it's whatever is in the parentheses, is it equal to what's after the next comma? If it is, I need to take action. So what I should do is I should select what's in between these parentheses. How do I do that? Think about that while I go to the bathroom. All right, here's my working idea. My working idea is this. I have to go to my up or wherever my point is. From wherever this is, I need to go over to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I need to grab the 15, 16, 17th character. You have to trust me for a second. 17th character. So and I have to evaluate it because there's a thing that I can immediately rule out something. Remove Furigana over. This should not have to be an option. I'll have to figure out how to do it with katakana as another, like a bonus goal. I actually forgot how many I needed to go. So I start here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So the 16, I go to plus 16. Okay. I'm only going to add one character. And I'm going to double check to see if it's not a parenthesis, I don't need to check. Because a double hiragana will never have that problem. Okay? So it's actually this. You just select it first. So I select it. If del range text is not, it's only if it's equal to parentheses that I need to do some following examination. Then I need to check. Then I need to grab what's on either side of that by two. Okay. Okay. My brain is killing me right now. All right. So, if it is that, we need to do more. If not, skip it. We don't care. Do not care at this point. I don't know if this is going to get destroyed by this. I hope this doesn't break. If it is parenthesis, I need to go back one character. -1. -1. Select. Now I select it, then I fruity 1 equals, I'll set fruity 1, I know, fruity 1 equals this. Then So I need to now move over, because theoretically I'm right here. So 1, 2, 3. I just need to add 3 to this. And then in my footy 2, and then I'll do a comparison. Yeah. Okay, now, if footy 1 is equal to footy 2, then I got to figure out what to do. Then I don't even know, is there a way to have a pop-up? Can I have this output some data to me? How can I do that? I want like a message box. Is there something like MSG box or something like that? I don't know. I feel like I've seen message box somewhere. Okay, so I just say that. Okay. Message. Wait, what was it? I already forgot. Okay, I just put the parentheses in. Oh my god. But how do I put a variable in there? These are good questions. Message box will be footy1 plus, no, dot? What's a concatenator? What's the concatenator, man? Visual Basic Word Concatenator. The plus operator. Joining strings. Oh, yeah. Join string and variable. Visual Basic. This is probably going to be super easy. So I know it's plus. Good to know. This doesn't even help. I guess and works for both. I don't know if the mixing of that's going to work. And space. Oh, actually I want the word and in here. And footy2 are the same. Boom. Because oh God, please let this work. Conoco's gonna marry me. She's gonna marry me after this. If I do this, oh my God, this is the worst thing about working on this book. Okay, we're still in test mode. No, we're not. But I'm going to put a... I'm not in test mode. I'm just going to put a stop. Can I put test mode above this? I'll just put a stop in here. Okay, so there's only stops right now in this particular spot. Okay, here we go. Maybe I have to say set. Oh, I know what it is. I know what it is. It's text. Starting to get the hang of this. I selected it. It's the text of that select. Okay, okay. Hit stop here. Try that again. So our goal is to get rid of le, ta, and mu in this one. But we don't have that code to delete it yet. Honestly, I think I can just... Honestly, it's going to be so easy. If it matches, I'll go back to it and just delete it, and I'll leave all the Furigana code in play, because I don't care. Loop without do. Must have like an if missing. An end if. So this is all this, right? Oh, I see. I need one more end if. I think. I'll put it in. I'll play with fire. I don't know. Alright. I think that's what it is. Alright, so we're stopping. Why are we stopping there? I have to figure out what's happening. It didn't select anything. Remove. So I'm in this area, right? I went to the start. Oh, wait. I went to the start. But it should be the end. I bet that got reset somehow. I'm gonna hit next. I don't know what's supposed to happen. It's definitely not checking. It's fixing everything properly, but that code isn't working. Go to the start. I'm gonna hit a stop right here to see where I am before I do that motion. screwed up. I have to be closed. Okay. All right. So I stopped right there, but I wanted to stop in another spot. I wanted to stop before I got to here, see where I was. Doing something wrong. Okay, so for some reason I'm at the beginning of JC. I guess that's because I destroyed everything? I need to just find a way to jump back up to the HPS thing. I think I need to go back to first range. I need to get to the end of this text. How about I just go to del? How about instead of del end range? So right now, what if I go to del range? The end of my del range. I don't have a range right now. I think that my logic for this was wrong. I think I was supposed to be here. I don't know. I'm gonna stop and do it again. I don't know what I'm doing. I just gotta see where I am. I just gotta, I'm not thinking straight right now. So I'm there. Okay, that's right. And then I gotta do this. Alright. It jumped way too far ahead. It jumped too many ahead. I have it at plus 16. Which means if I go backwards, I was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I was here, so I need to go 1, 2, 3. I just need to go 3, because, okay, that's where I am then. 3 instead. And then select. Alright, now I have an idea of what's happened. Somehow that number gets reset when you do a replacement of the text. Okay, now I'm there. Now my next hope would be that it selects this E. It should select this E next. Oh, so close. Maybe I need to go 2. Let's kill that again. It should select... Yeah, it should select that. Okay, so... a lot of talking to myself here. Here we go. Now, because it's not equal, it won't even continue evaluating. Okay, that's what I needed to do. Okay. I don't even know what end if I'm on. Must be this one. Okay. That's this one. That's this one. That's this one. That's that one. And then apparently there's one up higher. Okay. So, it's going to evaluate if it's that. If it's not, end of checking for this. Just so that I know what the hell I'm doing. The end of checking for that parenthesis. If not, it skips. But now I have a problem. Now I don't need this statement anymore because I'm already way the fuck up here. So this gets deleted. That's just a little bit of forethought there, guys. Okay? Don't need to do that anymore because I'm here now and it's going to move to the next thing. So I'm going to hit stop. I'm going to start that process again. Okay. We're at the beginning of our JC. It's E. Not going to do anything. It's going to move to the... It should move to the next thing. It should start doing the other jobs. All right. It fixed that. Wait a minute. It put me back at the beginning of that, didn't it? Yep. I do need this. Okay. Still need that. Oh, that's because I'm setting it from that start point. Okay. Yeah. Makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. So we're going to go back to this. All right. I feel like I had solid logic, but it wasn't true. E. Move on. Now it's going to select the un. Move on. Now it's going to select the un again. Move on. It's going to select the ku. Move on. Going to select the ko. Move on. Here we go. It needs to select the parentheses after a ru. This is the first time we have a match. Okay. Now it should set Furi as the text. Okay. It stopped right here right now. Now it's going to... It's sitting right here. So I need to... Oh, I don't know. Well, this is shit code right here. It needs to move 1, 2. This is wrong. This whole code is wrong. So it sets the start to that. And the end is the end also plus 2. It's shifting everything over by 2. It selects it. This code has been duplicated. I'm already in if the range equals... I'm already in if it equals that, right? So I already get that. I set my footy. I'm already in. If that, keep going. Right? Now I move it over. I select. I check to see what I'm selected on. Then I set... Oh man, this code was all shit. Oh, I hope it was all shit and I'm not just getting drunk here. I'm right here. I select. I stop. Now my 42 gets set here because this should be... Oh no, this is a... No, I don't need to set. No, I do need to set. Because this should be on the kanji. This should be... Select supposed kanji. And this is I gotta really get some notes in here. Select supposed parentheses. Okay, that's where we select parentheses. Now I'm trying to grab single Furigana inside, which I do. I grab it. Grab something. Okay. Just got to get these notes in play here. Select supposed single Furigana. Okay. Then I grab it. Well, let's move to position. Now this is the whole thing. This is all this is right here. Now I select the supposed kanji as this whole thing. I don't need all this notes up here. Okay. I move over to. I grab it. I check my grab. If it's good, screw it. I'll put this up here. All right. Now, if I don't know what this is all doing. I'm on that. Now I move to. I'm sitting on. I move back one, and I'm sitting on this. Then I go 1, 2, 3. I have to move over 3. I grab it. I'm going to call this Furigana and kanji. It's just easier for me. Okay, let's double check that I don't have footy in weird spots. Alright, so now I've got our Furigana, and we've got our kanji. I don't know what that's doing down there. So now, we've selected our kanji, we're checking. Now, check if Furigana is same as kanji. If Furigana is equal to kanji, then I need let me get rid of this end if because I'm screwing myself right now. Now, this I'm going to get rid of for right now. I'll go back and reselect. So this is my end of comparing Furigana and kanji. Okay. All right. This should work. I'm on my first stop. Sigh. I should remove this stop. I don't need this stop anymore. because it works. I just need to see when I'm selected. E. Next it should select un. Next it should select un. Now ku. Now ko. Here's the big test. Now it's going to select the parentheses after ru. Next it's going to select the ru following that parentheses. It did not. It did not do that. Okay. So I was sitting here on the parentheses. Oh, no, it's got to be 2 anyway. Parentheses, and then I move it 1, 2. The start moves by 2, and the end moves by 2. Then I select it. All right. Okay, we're on the E. Un, ku, ko, parentheses. If the text equals parentheses, then do this next thing. Oh, I don't. Okay, yeah. What I need to do is I need to put a stop in here to show that I've collected the proper furigana. Yeah, I need to do that. Okay. Because it's supposed to move back 1. Now I'll select the ru. It's also put furigana with ru. Now I do have to move 1, 2, 3 over. And it should go to the other ru, select, and stop. But it does not. Or is it? It's not selected. Nothing is selected. Oh! Wait. No. I'll just do del range start plus 1 here. That's a better way to do it. It's to get to 1 past. Alright, I'm going to stop. Let's do that again. Alright, here we go. Okay, sai, un, ku, ko, parentheses, ru, and now the big ru. Yes! Now, if furigana equals kanji, I don't know what message box does, but it should throw me up a message box saying, oh, I gotta fix this. Those are not defined. I don't know if it'll let me fix it in the midway like this. I think it should, though. Message box is furigana, right? It'll show ru and ru are the same. Here we go. It works. It absolutely works. And then it closes. Now I just need to add my delete code. So, let's open that up again and see where I was. Oh my god, this is like this. Ugh, I should have done this a billion years ago. All right. Now, all I need to do. Let me see what happens when I delete what's inside there. Does it just make it parentheses? What does it do? That's what I need to know. I need to know what it does if I do that. Because I need to mimic that in the code. So I'm going to go ahead and go in here and delete the roux and click OK. And then it'll open up again. So it does delete all of that. But if I just delete it and close it, will it fix it? For example, can I just do this and then close? And then open back up. I can. It doesn't break anything. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to cheat it. I'm not going to... I don't want to go too hardcore, man. See that? I guess the only thing that sucks about that is it still shows up. It still thinks it's a Furigana. But at least it'll remember all the settings if I wanted to put one in, I guess. It's kind of nice, right? No, I don't want to be lazy, do I? God dang it. I don't want to be lazy. So what I need to do, I need to just figure out what I delete. So what I delete is the parentheses after it and everything before it. That's what I do. I just have to leave my... I need to select everything and paste the kanji. So everything... I can do that. I can do that. I got this, man. It's just a numbers game at this point. Alright. So right now, we're on this roux. I need to keep track of where I am right here. Because I just need to go back to that. Alright. Orig Fruity Start. You know what the hard part about programming is? It's not the code. It's keeping the code in your head and knowing exactly where you are in the code. So I keep track of where I started. That means it's gonna I can jump back to this beginning of this JFZ in the roux construction. And then I just gotta go all the way up. Right? So now when I delete, it needs to go to Orig Fruity Start plus however length. Oh, actually it needs to go back further. It need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then I need to count this entire thing. I'm going to cheat. I don't want to count. Oh, god dang it. It won't take the whole thing? Come on. Oh, I hate you. Ah. Where's my roux? I gotta not go all the way. How many characters are there? How many characters are there? Why won't it tell me? Let's do 70. I thought it used to show me down below. Well, Word will tell me. You know what? I'm gonna go online because I have no idea what I'm doing. Count chars online. $71 characters. Alrighty then. Cause I'm lazy. Okay, we're gonna plus del range start plus 71. We're gonna select. We're gonna stop. And then watch this magic. Del range text equals kanji. Done. Done. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. That makes all sense. E, un, ku, ko. It's going to be on the parentheses. Small ru, big ru. Now it's going to delete it all and just leave a ru. Oh wait, I forgot about that message. That scared me. Okay. It selected the entire range. I feel like NASA. Congratulations! The rocket has landed. Now, I don't know if it can delete this. We'll see. All of that's gonna get replaced with just the ru. Now, the big test. Will this get fixed? We need re and ta and yasumu to all be dead. Let's get rid of these stops. We'll put this in only if test mode works now. Hope this doesn't slow it down if all these test modes are in there. All right. And test mode is set to 0. This should be it. I literally can't think of anything else I would do. Now the only thing I have to do is this only works for example sentences. It won't work for other things that I've set up. I don't think it'll work inside boxes. But let's look at some of the problems here. These fonts are wrong. It's all wrong. Like if we look at this, it's all wrong. It's 1-2-1. It should be centered. It should be semi-Gothic. And it's got Furigana where it doesn't need it. Here we go. I'm pretty excited right now. Oh, the ta didn't work. Okay, but let me get rid of the ta. Oh, because it's a second one. But I can just run it again. It's not checking for the second one. Damn it. So close. I don't know what to do. What do? I have to check for 3 or 4 or 5 different things because sometimes it adds. It does. I'll show you an example. Well, let's see what happens when I run it again. It should just remove the ta theoretically. About time I save this masterpiece again. Alrighty! Tissue Box channel! 400 subscribers! Just kidding. Alright. God, I'm exhausted. Alright, let's go ahead and add our Furigana. Hopefully... Oh my god, wait a minute. Wait a frickin' minute. What if... Oh, dude. Hang on. Give me a second. Let me record a macro right now. Let's record a macro. We're going to call it add foodie. Just so I can see what it does. I just need to know what it does. Oh, this is inside normal, so I need to do it inside normal. Okay. Okay. As I just want to see what it does when I click this macro and set it to mono. I don't need anything else to work. I just click OK. And then I'll stop my macro. Oh, yeah, see, it won't do it. It won't let you, it does, it actually has to set them. That's a stupid thing. I can't actually work with that. Yeah. Because that won't work with another sentence. That add foodie won't work. It only works specifically to add. Yeah, that won't work. See, these are all. Where is it? It's gonna add. Yeah, see, it's adding actual characters. So, all right. Well, that was a shot in the dark. I was gonna try. I was trying to see if I could get one button click. More removed. I wanted the adding of the Furigana to be automated too, but we're still gonna have to look at that screen and click the mono button. All right. Oh God! Look, I even put the number on there. It should remove the number too, theoretically. All right. Let's open this up. And let's look at that wakareta. I don't understand. If it's built right, it should be removing this ta, 100%. My code should be removing this ta. But we need to look at it. I think it's because I'm jumping it up 50. You can't jump it up 50. I think I just need to do another check. What happens? This, where is it? Wasureta. So this becomes, all of this gets turned into a re. And then it does its next search, but it's jumped up 50, so it skips that one. I think that's the problem. I need to set a variable and only jump it up after the end of that. I think that's what's happening. Let me just test it to make sure it's still doing that. All right. I mean, I just have to click it a couple times. It's not too bad. But this 5 doesn't get removed. Why? Why doesn't that 5 get removed? I mean, it's all the same conditions, right? But maybe this 5 doesn't equal that 5. It doesn't. That 5 and that 5 are not the same. This is Japanese 5. I know what I'll do. Very fucking easy. If kanji is an integer, if it can be made into an integer, delete that furigana. Delete that furigana. All right, that's one way to think about it. All right, let's undo this. All right, let's add our furigana. It's the jumping up of the 50. It's the jumping up of the 50 100% that does it. Also, if I don't do a mono here, I completely screw myself. If you haven't done mono, I'm going to not do mono this time. Oops, such a habit. Yeah, none of this is going to work. It will work, but this is all right now one thing. See that? It's one thing. So it won't. I'll have to manually fix it then if you screwed up that way. It's the mono that makes that happen. See? If I opened it up now and monoed it and then ran the code again, it would fix it. But not the ta. So let's see what it looks like right now with the ta sitting there. Because it should just be the same thing. I just need to not move it ahead 50. Bring me back to no furigana, please. Okay. Furigana and mono. That's all we have to do. That's all we have to do. Now I've got to figure out two problems. Remove this number and do my set. Oh, let me get the number thing out of the way. And I just have to have an OR condition in there. So, if furi equals kanji, or, I forgot how to do an OR. I don't even remember doing an OR. Or kanji is an integer. Or if kanji is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, can I do that? If kanji is 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. How do I do that? I need to convert it to an integer and then check if it's an integer. I need to cast it, right? Oh, Joseph, nothing I'm doing here is weird at all. Convert string to integer. Because it won't work. Do you understand? If it's kanji, it won't. Oh, wait. I can just check if it's ASCII. That's easy. That's a better thing. Check if ASCII Visual Basic. Yeah, that's right. Okay, there's definitely like is ASCII Visual Basic. Ooh, or detect. Give it an and. Okay, so if int c is greater than 127. Wait a minute. Is this, what is this? Visual Studio. This is not what I want. So much bullshit. Stoy? What is stoy? I don't see story. Okay, char. Yeah, I think it's just is if the char is greater than 127. That might work, Pepper Dirt. Yeah, that's the shit way though. I feel like there's a better way to do it. If I can get the number of the character, right? Here we go, look. Right? Get CHR number in Visual Basic Word. I just gotta know, I think it's the 127. I just need to know how to do it. Opposite of char is what I need. ASC function. So let's see. If or ASC kanji. There you go. That's it. Is greater than 127. If it's equal or if it's ASCII, delete that Furigana for me, is what I need to do. Let's try that. I could always have the code repeat itself until it finds no. But no, I just got to get rid of that jumping up 50. Ah, I have an idea. No, it won't work. There should be something within this loop. If it finds the Furigana, then don't jump it up 50. Right? So I want to add this every time unless it was a Furigana thing. So what I'll do is after I message myself that they're the same, right? I'll just send myself back 50 and then it'll go up 50 and it'll zero it out. That's my guess. Let's do it after this. So this will set it back 50, then the normal loop will set it back up to 50. It should fix, now all problems should be fixed. That's very dumb, but if it doesn't go into this loop, it'll never do the minus 50. Just a theory. All right, here we go. Furigana Master, that's what this is gonna be called, the Furigana Master. Fuck you, Word! Fuck you! You fucking have nothing on me, bitch! I'm sorry, that was a little bit immature. That was a little bit immature. Oh, it just took 3 or 4 hours of coding, and you are now mastered. I now master you. Word didn't want to build in a Furigana controller. I've built my first version of it. Now later on, I will make my own Furigana controller. I will. Now that I know how to do this. Ah! I'm going to call this... What am I going to call this? Save as... Why is this program not using the new freaking method of doing things? Japanese book support. We're going to call this... Word can suck it. Furigana fixer macro. We're going to put that in Unicode F8, UTF-8, just so that we have it, because I don't never know, because this is way too much work to recreate. It will not break if it has a different font. It will not break because it doesn't search for any font name. Here, we're gonna try to break it now. So let's take this. Let's take a new sentence. Umi o wataru no wa kowai mono de arimasu. We'll make it like stupid kanji. That's not even the right kanji. I feel like that would be taken out of context. And I'm just trying to get some furigana. Wakare, we'll go back to that. Wakare taku nai desu ga, omae wa dame ningen dakara wakareru shika nai. Alright, now we'll add a number on it. Because why would you need furigana number? That's my fucking question. Word. Why would that ever need furigana? Alright, now what it's not going to do, which I could have it do it, it's not going to set this. This won't be the right parameter. Because this is already set normally in the book. I don't need to go that level. But it will put these exact style on there. So first thing I need to do is always... It's not giving me a mono option. Something must be broken. Oh, it might be too many things at once. I don't know. Oh, I'm sorry. I know what the problem is. This is the limitation of Word. Give me a second. This needs to be set to exact, not exact, but at least. Sorry, you can't see the furigana that added. All right, so now I need to fix this. It couldn't go to mono because it's apparently already mono. Yeah, that's why. Okay, so now we've got, wow, like this is all wrong. That's going to be a problem because this didn't get made into mono at all. The first time I did it. Alright. Now, this is the next thing I need to do. This is the next thing I need to do. And I just now realized it. So, there is a formula to convert hiragana into katakana. So, first thing I need to do is run the check to see if they're equal. And run the check if I add to the char number. I get the char number, add to the char number, and then if they're equal also it needs to do it. Because this dame needs to be gone. That's why I put dame in there, okay? So watch. It's not going to remove that because they are not equal. All right, here we go. It did exactly what I wanted. There's nothing wrong with this except that wakareru from the beginning wasn't mono. Once I make it mono, and this dame never got fixed, obviously. This should be mono. I probably need to make a way to make things mono. I probably should have it pop up a warning, say make things mono first. I could probably check that. Wow, this is so dumb. Thanks, Word. That's not my program's fault. Because it can't fix things that aren't mono. So if I run it again, it'll get rid of those extra things. And it did. Now, wait! It moved dame. It got rid of dame? Does it already work? No, that's not possible. Hang on. If it already works, man. If it already thinks they're equal. Oh my God, I don't even have to do it. Apparently they can be equal and not be equal. Wait a minute. Let me put some kanji that has single meanings. Tabetai. Inu ga suki desu. Is it just removing it when it's single? Is my equal not working? All right. Look at that. Every single thing here got betai. How dumb is that? All right. Yeah. So right now, it removes anything that is single, and that's a problem. All right, let's go back to this code. Or kanji is less than 127 could be doing it too. Let me undo that. Maybe that's what's causing it. Well, sometimes a fix creates a problem. So this, because maybe ask to kanji doesn't actually work. Because I can always put in an elaborate number checking system if I need to. So if this doesn't break it, then we know that was the code. That was it. So the number code. So we need. So getting the char code doesn't work. So that code is good. But if we do ask kanji here, and we make a message box for ask kanji, I think we're going to see what's happening. Message box. Oh my God. Come on, get out of Japanese mode. Okay, so kanji AC is equal to. Alright. This should work, right? So now if we run this again, it's gonna, because I put that code back in, it is gonna remove these kanjis. The furigana for the single kanjis. 63. See, it's below. That makes no sense. They're both 63. Okay, so determine char number is wrong. Determine char number. Oh, it's CHRW. Opposite of CHRW. Because it's char W is what it puts all the time. I remember from when we just did that last thing. When I did the Furigana, remember? Oh, my brain's starting to die. Opposite. Visual. Basic. We're so close, man. Visual basic word. Unicode. It's ASW. That's what we need. ACW. That must be something to do with multi-bit characters. It will tell you the decimal code of the first character in the Unicode string with no regard to that, no regard to the Windows character set. If you make another UDF code W that blah blah fucking blah. Okay, I have a way to test this if it breaks. All right, so we're gonna. All right. Minus? How can it be minus? I need to make it a positive integer, I guess. And that one's 12,409. And then 12. So because the tabetai was minus, can you have a minus ASCW number? You know what I need? I need the Unicode number. Fuck this, whatever this other thing is. Apparently ASCW, so ASCW should never return a minus value. That makes no sense. There it is. Someone had the same problem. For some CG case, that's Chinese, Japanese, Korean, there's nothing wrong with this. The negative value can add, since it converts, a positive unsigned value. I'm just trying to find someone showing me how to make it not. Why are people stupid? Just show me how to make it positive. That's all I need to do. I guess it's not simple. Alright, so actually the 127 number is wrong. It's up to 1... It's any of these, honestly. None of these should ever come back with anything. 255, right? Use a long instead of an integer. In other words, what? Do what? How do I do that? I don't know, dude. I don't understand. How do I make it long? Do I how do I cast this to long? No, stupid ad. Dim blah is long. Oh, so I have to make a whole nother variable? Alright. Still minus. Doesn't work, guys. Do I have to do it set? What's C long? Oh my god, you guys are confusing me. What is C long? Oh my gosh. Joseph, that didn't work, dude. It's the exact same results. I mean, I guess I didn't have the set. But because I'm setting it into... I'm going to go with what Noshar said, C long. I've never seen that before. But then again... that doesn't exist. Are you saying I have to do C long as an operation on it? U integer? That's what I need to do? Alright. It still helps. You could be wrong, man. I'm wrong all the time. So you're saying I make this a U integer. That's not an option. That's not an option in the... It's not giving me an error, though. Alright, let's try this again. I don't know what that means, Pepper. I'm sorry. I would like all the help I can get, but I don't know what that means. Yeah, U integer is not something that exists. I knew it was giving me a weird... I don't have French class today. Oh shit, what do I have today? Alexa, what's my schedule? Alexa, what's my schedule today?
Here are the next 4 events. Today, at 2 p.m. there's Korean from Zero with Reed. At 4 p.m. there's Japanese FZ with Matzi. At 8 p.m. there's update meeting with Jesse.
Okay,
Tomorrow.
stop.
At
Alexa,
11
stop.
a.m.
I don't have anything to 2. We're good. I do still have to do tissue box channel though. It's just long. We already had it as long. U integer doesn't work, man. I tried U integer, guys. I did it. It gave me a compile error. Visual Basic U integer. It looks like I can do it, but why it doesn't let me do it? That's not Visual. You guys got to look up Visual Basic Word. It's got to be Visual Basic Word. There's multiple versions of Visual Basic, I think. It's not the same thing. How can I just remove the fucking... Let's see, what is it? If I times it by -1, wasn't a negative times a negative make it positive? Math to make negative or positive number into positive. Okay, convert any oh my god, pre-calculus. Okay. You just have to simply multiply it by -1. Okay, so let's try that. For example, if you have a number minus a, then by -1, you get minus a. Minus a times -1 equals a. But what if it's a positive number to start? If I multiply a positive number with a negative, is the result negative? Oh my god, shut the fuck. Give me something simple, guys. Okay, hang on. Minus 20,000 times -1 is 20,000. That's the problem. I can't do that. See, I can't just mind times it by... What if I do... Ah! Oh, I know what to do. I know what to do. So if I add minus 20,000 to plus minus 20,000, in other words, I add it to itself. That's not a bad idea, Joseph. If less than 0, then times it by 1. Yeah, that works. That's so gorilla, man. It's so gorilla. I hate this idea. Alright, where were we? So much for making this long. I say we go back to integer. Alright. If kanji num less than 0, then kanji num equals kanji num times -1. Do I need to have an end if? I'm just curious. I think I do. Alright. That feels right. It's actually pretty eloquent. Yeah, it works. That's good. It's good enough. Alright. Now we need to finish this. One last thing, man. One last thing. That's not what I wanted. Now I've got to go to the Japanese forums, probably. Automating Japanese furigana? Oh my god, did somebody already make this? I'm not going to work on that yet. I've seen that before, dude, but I don't trust that. I don't trust that just subtracting 60 does it. Because first I need to know... Yeah, I don't know. Oh, shit. No, that's for Word. I mean, that's for Excel. But let's see. All right, let's try that again. I'm going to record a macro. I'm going to call it convert. Then I'm recording, right? So I'm going to type da me. And then I'm going to hit the F7 key. I bet it's just going to put those characters in raw. I don't think it's going to actually do it. Yeah, it just sets the characters, right? But this is how I would add. I could add to it, right? So let me try this now. Now, let me record another macro. Convert again. Oh, they don't let me. Oh, actually, I could just look at the differences, couldn't I?
Sorry, I don't know that.
Alright, so katakana. This is katakana. And this is hiragana because we did the conversion. $96. I don't think that was right. You said 60, right? So based on that logic, this should also equal 96. Your number was wrong, but I had a feeling it was because I don't think Word follows the same. Word's not smart enough to follow the same rules as everyone else. Or else they'd have Furigana tools. 96. Okay, now 96. So now up here, it'll never be a minus, so it's not going to be a big deal. So I have my Furigana and my kanji, right? So now I need to, if or char W, kanji is the katakana, so char W, I need to actually run the kanji again. I need to ignore the kanji num thing I did up there. Actually, no, I need to actually take it, don't I? It shouldn't be, it shouldn't break it. Wait. I need to not remove what I just had. That was actually good stuff. Okay, so converted kana is what I'm going to make down there. Converted kana equals ASCW kanji num plus 96. Can I do that in there? Am I allowed to do addition within there? Should be able to. So now I can say that gives me a new character. No, it doesn't. It needs to be this. Sorry, char W. Sorry. It needs to be char W. If this new converted kana, so if converted kana is equal to Furigana. Alright. There's really no way to check. There's no way to check. It's just that if it works. Because it only show in, remember in the message box, it shows, it doesn't show the variables. It won't let me. I really just need to change this to All right, something like that. Okay. Should be minus 96? You're right. You're right, it's minus. Thank you. Thanks for looking out. No, you're right. Because we're starting out with, so the converted kana is the kanji, and the katakana is sitting in the kanji block because it thinks it needs furigana. So you're comparing it against the furigana. And we're changing it. Okay. All right. Okay, let's do it. We'll just do it on these two. Oh, it's not. I don't have test box going. I don't have test mode going. But I guess it worked. Let's undo that. And let's get rid of our message box. Where was that? Let's get rid of this. Now, let's go ahead and clear all of our readings and reintroduce our furigana as... I'm not sure why it won't let me do mono. Well, the fact that it's not mono is going to be a problem. I wish there was a way to convert everything to mono. Screw this, man. Okay, we would never have that, so that's not realistic. Okay, here we go. Mono. Yeah, there's something wrong with what's up there. Okay, this is the realistic way that we would be doing this. Now we run the code. Now fuck you, word. Now fuck you, word. Now everything should work. Because now I would go ahead and apply my styling. Because the styles, of course, don't work. But see, now this looks exactly like this up here. Let's get that style up in there again. Right? All automated. That's way more than I wanted to do. I mean, I told Kanako not to expect too much. I told her I was going to work on it. But this is, holy shit. This shouldn't break anything. It did not. I wish it wouldn't change things that don't need to be fixed, but that's too much. This is good enough. That's actually so much better than the old way of doing it. I'm so exhausted. I'm having a hard time comprehending what I've accomplished with this coding. It's kind of like getting out of prison after 20 years. Because now that I know how to do this, I can clean it up and put some variables up top for what I want the things to be switched to. And I can have buttons for each area of the book. It's amazing. And I'll show you, because you could do this. I could just go like this and then run that macro. You can't even do this much work on, it doesn't let you. Do you understand that Word doesn't let you do this much at a time? So later on, if I can figure out, I might be able to figure out even more with this. Let's go to a lesson that isn't done. Oh, here we go. Oh no, these don't have Furigana. Okay. Let's go further down in the book here. I think these are the wrong. Well, these are actually not the right centering, so let's test it on this one. Orig Furigana start. Why did that break? Not sure why that would have broke. Maybe Word has still some power left. What does that mean? No, the words cannot be made mono. They can be made centered. So apparently Orig Furi start equals del range start is a problem for it. But I think I'm done for today. Do we still have this as a thing? It's an integer. I don't know. I'm not sure why it would do that. That is, I think, the first time we've had kanji from the very beginning. Maybe I'm going back too far. Maybe it's like a negative or a zero or something like that. Let's see if it breaks here. Runtime error 6 overflow. Runtime. It attempts to store too much data in the temporary folders. I think what's happening is it works in a small document, but not a large one, because this is my current theory. Because this selects, the way that this works, it's not only working with the entire selection, it's working with the entire book. And so it's trying to put active document content end in. So the find end range needs to not be active document. It needs to be, that's the problem. It's looking through the entire book. So I need to not, yeah, this is remainder of the document. It needs to be like selection content and active selection. My head is pounding. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this. It's funny how Microsoft's website never has the right answer. Oh, dude, you're saying if I change it from an integer to long, it would work? Is that what you're saying? Is that your suggestion, that integers can't go that far? See you later, Pepper Dirt. Thanks for your help, man. Yeah, I guess it's possible that whoever wrote this original macro never expected a document to have 400 pages in it. Let's see. Find. These are all ranges, though. So this might need to be a long. Let me see if that... Maybe that's all we needed. Definitely works here. So we've got a definite start on this. There we go. No, you don't understand. I don't think it's the range. I think it's ending on the footy part. That was it. The footy was crap. You were right, but it wasn't about the range. It was about my variable. So this should work here too. So, again, I say fuck you word. We have beat you. You are no match for me. And Joseph. And everyone else in chat helping. What time did I even start this thing? 4 hours I've been doing this. I want to find a broken. They all look good. I already know it won't work in these things, for example. And I should never have it run on that, because that would have to be a different styling. Oh, would it work in here? I'm scared. Yeah, it does. It would break it here. It wouldn't break, but it's not the right style. So I'll have to make different buttons for different things. But actually, if I go to book 4 is not going to have the right Furigana at all. This book hasn't been modified yet. Oh yeah, here we go, see? Actually, this doesn't even have enough kanji. This book doesn't really have enough kanji. But here we go. This will get fixed. Yep. It's brilliant. And this wasn't... See, this wasn't mono yet. It needed to be mono. But still, everything else should work. It just won't fix the... I feel like book 4 should have everything in Furigana too. Yeah, this book does not have a lot of kanji. I feel like we could have went more hardcore on this. But I could fix all of these. Actually, it's good that it doesn't add new Furigana, because it's already controlled. I feel so happy. That's so awesome, man. That's so much better than the old way. All of these need to be fixed. I just click a button. That's exactly what I wanted. And if I need to change the size later on, I can literally I can find a way later on to search for things. Maybe, theoretically. Like this yaw is way too high. No, it's not. This yaw is also too high. These yaws are all too high on this. Oh, man. No, it was going down to something lower. It does everything that's open. It's not only doing the selection. I need to have it not check the rest of the document, only work on the initial selection, but that's another thing for me to do tomorrow or another day. Because normally those won't be open. Normally we'll never have other things open, but because I work on these books a lot, there's something else open. If I look for a search, a UP, something is open. Oh, I guess not. No, there's something somewhere that's messed up. Yeah, these are all broken, for example. These aren't the right styles. So nice, man. Yeah, it's probably, there's something open further on down. Alright, well. This is the right book. Guys, I'm done. That was worth it. Everything I did today, literally every single thing I did today was for book 5. Nothing else. This is still named 607 though. I'm a little bit concerned about that. Oh, that is the latest version. Joseph, I keep thinking, what am I going to do with you, man? I need to do something with you. Send me a list of what you can do, man. Oh, yeah. That download thing, I still think I'm going to have... I think I really do need to have you do. Because I don't even know if I downloaded it. I didn't. I missed it. I need to get you in there, man. Because it takes a long time for Clip Converter to convert it. And then I forget about it, and then it doesn't get downloaded. For the stream today, for example. Someone needs to be in charge of that thing. Your subtitles. Yeah, I know. I have to do it later. There's new subtitles on number 33 for the record. My short story one. It's a long one. It's not too long. It's actually... This one right here has subtitles. Alright, well, I'm going to bed. Thank you so much. I'm going to go to McDonald's. I'm not hungry, but I need a reward for all of my efforts. Thank you. Dude, you really helped a lot. You're a trooper, and Johnny Pepper, I think Pepper Dirt, who's not here, and everyone else. There was another guy early on that really helped. I think No Shar helped. There was some other guy. Oh God, I'm exhausted. All right, you other guys were awesome too. All right, thanks for watching. See you next time. Thanks for changing word history for the book.